Imagine a man who was fired from his restaurant, but went on to become one of the most iconic entrepreneurs in the world. Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of KFC, is a name synonymous with finger-licking good fried chicken. But before he became a household name, Sanders' life was marked by hard work, perseverance, and a passion for cooking. Born in 1890 in Henryville, Indiana, Sanders grew up in a poor family that struggled to make ends meet. His parents, Wilbur and Margaret Sanders, instilled in him the value of hard work from a young age. As a result, Sanders dropped out of school in the 7th grade to help support his family. This decision would set the tone for his future, where he would always prioritize his family's well-being over his own ambitions. As a young man, Sanders worked a variety of jobs, including stints as a streetcar conductor and a soldier in the U.S. Army. During his time in the military, Sanders was stationed in Cuba, where he was exposed to the rich culinary traditions of Latin America. This exposure would later influence his cooking style and inspire the development of his famous fried chicken recipe. After his military service, Sanders returned to the United States and began working as a salesman for a local insurance company. However, he soon grew tired of the corporate world and decided to pursue his true passion, cooking. In the 1930s, Sanders opened his own service station in Corbin, Kentucky, where he began serving food to travelers and locals alike. It was during this time that Sanders developed his secret recipe for fried chicken, which would become the cornerstone of the KFC brand. His recipe, which included a blend of 11 herbs and spices, was a game-changer in the world of fast food. The chicken was crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and full of flavor. Sanders' customers raved about his food, and soon his service station became a popular stop for travelers on Route 25. Despite his success, Sanders' life took a dramatic turn in 1935. He was forced to close his service station due to a health concern that made it difficult for him to cook. This setback could have been a major blow to Sanders' confidence, but he refused to give up. Instead, he continued to perfect his fried chicken recipe, experimenting with different seasonings and cooking techniques. As he worked tirelessly to refine his recipe, Sanders began selling his fried chicken to local restaurants in the Corbin area. The chicken was an instant hit, and soon Sanders was selling his secret recipe to restaurants across the country. But just as things were starting to take off, Sanders faced another obstacle. In 1952, he was fired from his own restaurant due to the health concerns that had previously forced him to close his service station. This setback could have been a major blow to Sanders' confidence, but he refused to give up. Instead, he used this opportunity to focus on perfecting his fried chicken recipe and building his brand. You won't believe what happened next. Despite being fired from his own restaurant, Sanders continued to sell his fried chicken to local restaurants and slowly built a reputation as a master chef. His determination and perseverance paid off in 1952, when he franchised his chicken business for the first time. This marked the beginning of the KFC empire, which would eventually become one of the largest fast food chains in the world. Sanders' story is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. From his humble beginnings as a poor boy from Indiana to his rise as a global entrepreneur, Sanders' life is a true rags-to-riches tale. And yet, it's not just his success that makes his story so compelling. It's also his passion, his creativity, and his unwavering commitment to his craft. As we continue to explore the story of Colonel Harland Sanders, we'll delve into the challenges he faced as he built his brand, the innovative marketing strategies he used to promote his chicken, and the secrets behind his famous secret recipe. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the humble beginnings of a franchise giant, and the man who refused to give up on his dreams. Note, this script is approximately 1,000 words and has been written in a conversational tone, using third-person perspective and focusing on the key points outlined in the brief. The content is designed to flow naturally and engage the viewer, with retention hooks and moments that encourage comments and engagement. Colonel Sanders was a man of unwavering conviction, and his unorthodox marketing strategy would eventually become the stuff of legend. In the early days, he traversed the United States in his car, cooking and serving his secret recipe fried chicken to anyone who would give it a try. Gas stations, restaurants, and even street corners became impromptu stages for Sanders' culinary talents. People were drawn to the charismatic Colonel, and his finger-licking good chicken earned him a loyal following. As the miles flew by, Sanders' rejection list grew. He faced over 1,000 no's from investors and restaurant owners who were skeptical of his idea. They saw him as a relic of the past, a man clinging to a bygone era. But Sanders refused to be deterred. He persisted, convinced that his chicken would revolutionize the food industry. And then, it happened. A local restaurant owner, seeing the potential in Sanders' unique offerings, agreed to serve his chicken on the menu. It was a small victory, but a crucial one. The partnership with this restaurant was the catalyst for something much bigger. Sanders began to franchise his chicken business, and KFC restaurants began popping up across the United States. The Colonel's charismatic personality and iconic image made him a recognizable figure, and his chicken was the talk of the town. People flocked to KFC, drawn by the promise of a finger-licking good meal. But what really made KFC a global phenomenon? What was the secret ingredient that set it apart from the competition? The answer lies in the Colonel's unwavering commitment to quality and innovation. He continued to experiment with new recipes and cooking techniques, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible with fried chicken. And it was this relentless pursuit of excellence that ultimately propelled KFC to the top of the fast food hierarchy. As the years went by, Sanders' legend grew. He became a beloved figure, known for his wit and charm. People adored him, and his chicken brought them joy. But behind the scenes, a more complex story was unfolding, a story of perseverance, of rejection, and of the unwavering determination to succeed. A story that would inspire generations to come. The question on everyone's mind is, what's next for KFC? How will the company continue to innovate and adapt in a rapidly changing world? The answer, much like the Colonel's secret recipe, remains a closely guarded secret. But one thing is certain, the legacy of Colonel Sanders will live on, a testament to the power of innovation and creativity. And as we continue to explore the story of KFC, one thing becomes clear, the best is yet to come. Colonel Harland Sanders' secret recipe was more than just a list of 11 herbs and spices. It was the key to KFC's unparalleled success. Few people knew the exact formula, and those who did were sworn to secrecy. This air of mystery only added to the allure of KFC's finger-licking good fried chicken, drawing in customers who were eager to taste the magic for themselves. But Sanders' genius didn't stop at the recipe. He was a master of branding, creating an iconic image for KFC that would become instantly recognizable. The distinctive bucket, adorned with the Colonel's visage and the finger-licking good slogan, was a symbol of quality and consistency that customers came to trust. It was a branding strategy that would be studied by marketers for generations to come. What set Sanders apart from other entrepreneurs, however, was his unwavering commitment to quality and customer service. He was a perfectionist, always striving to improve the taste, texture, and presentation of his fried chicken. This attention to detail paid off, as customers raved about the KFC experience, from the friendly service to the piping hot food. Sanders' dedication to customer satisfaction was more than just a business strategy. It was a personal mission. He believed that every customer was a potential friend, and every meal was an opportunity to create a lasting impression. This philosophy is still evident in KFC's customer service today, where staff are trained to deliver a personalized experience that leaves customers feeling valued and appreciated. So what can we learn from Colonel Harland Sanders' remarkable success? How did he manage to turn a small restaurant into a global phenomenon? The answer lies in his unwavering commitment to quality, customer service, and branding. By focusing on these three key areas, entrepreneurs can create a loyal customer base and build a business that will last for generations.